As you start to put your gig business together, one of the most important elements is what you charge for your product or services, also known as pricing. Determining what a customer or client is to pay you is not as simple as picking a figure. You need to break it down into multiple elements and compare your pricing to like businesses. I am Danny Fitzgerald, Associate Regional Director for the San Diego and Imperial Small Business Development Center Network, also an administrator here at Southwestern College. There are two primary areas of pricing to look at: selling goods or providing a service. We'll briefly look at both, but to best determine your pricing, work with your SBDC advisor to determine what would be best for your specific business. For goods, there's a certain elements you need to take a look at. First, of course, is the wholesale cost of an item you are reselling. This is the base cost. If you make the product, it would be the combined cost of all materials used to make the product. Then you would also add in markup. Markup, of course, is what you charge above and beyond, but the amount must be able to cover your cost of doing business. This would include, of course, your time and effort in securing the product if you're reselling, or even more so, the labor that goes into making the product that you're selling. Any packaging, shipping, or delivery charges, you need to make sure you cover those, as well as any marketing or sales that you might also have going with that. And last but not least, you need to account for sales tax. But with sales tax, it's very important to remember this is not your money. Technically, all you are is a conduit for the money going from your customer to the state of California, and you need to account for that appropriately. That's the basics for goods. For services, you also need to take a look at what your pricing would be. So what you would want to do is make sure that you're billing your time and know it is different than what you would earn for a typical job where you're earning a wage. There are many components to a consultant or service hour than just a working hour for someone getting a paycheck. First of all, you need to account for all taxes. With a paycheck, an employer is paying at least 10 cents on every dollar to cover costs for Social Security, Medicare, and any other tax. You need to account for that because you will have to pay that. You also need to account for your time securing the work. You most likely had time building a relationship with your client, explaining your services, or even preparing a bid. You need to make up for that expense with your hourly rate. And last, you need to account for all your overhead and travel. This could be a computer, tools, a phone, as well as your time getting to the client or a work site. All these go into it. And so it's important to take a look at what those charges are. Last is understand your expertise and value it accordingly. Do some research, see what other experts charge. For example, if you are a personal trainer, what do other trainers in your area charge? Take a look at that and that'll give you a better idea. Again, this has been a brief example of pricing. Really what you need to do though is make sure you make an appointment with your SBDC advisor, take a look at your business, be able to do a little bit of market research, and really make sure you're pricing appropriately so that way you're actually making money with your business. Thank you.